Gather round, children, for I have a tale to tell about the last Smackdown and our picks for Hell in a Cell. Stay tuned.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
We have not heard this music in years, but we got it in the main event of the last Smackdown before Hell in a Cell as we break it down live on AfterBuzzTV.com, the AfterBuzz TV YouTube page, iTunes, SoundCloud. Liking, subscribing, telling your friends and your foes about the world of AfterBuzz TV as we break down Smackdown live. What is up, everybody? I am Christian Rosenberg. Whole crew is here this week. Gabby Loren is back.
It's Gabby. That's me.
And she turned 12.
We're Amanda Bynes.
All right, whatever. I'm glad you are back, Gabby.
Thanks, so am I.
And I guess Tom Connolly's here, too.
I
Hey,
am
Tom.
here. Hi.
Hey.
This music's so much better than Brie mode music.
It is.
Like, this is a
In
good
all
song.
honesty, it really is.
Yeah.
It suited her character more than Brie's music. And we got it tonight. We had a SmackDown match from 2010 as our main event tonight, but it delivered.
It did.
I thought it did what it was needed to do, as well as the entire show, actually. For a go-home show, head into Hell in a Cell. SmackDown's got 5 matches on the pay-per-view, more than Raw. There's a reason for that.
A show.
That's right. But yeah, what did you think overall of tonight's SmackDown as we get ready to get into Hell in a Cell?
I think that it really picked up right when Becky Lynch almost strangled and punched out Charlotte, and we were totally not expecting it. But before that, it was like an ass show, and then it got really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially then we turned to Samoa Joe for some story time.
Oh, yes.
So I really thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I mean, I was surprised they announced so many matches before the show. Like, they were like, we're having 5 matches on this show tonight. Which I was like, oh, okay, how are you doing that and hyping pay-per-view? But
They pulled it off.
they did, yeah. I thought Becky was going to punch one of those kids.
Those poor children. They just wanted a photo.
Yeah.
They just wanted a selfie with Charlotte.
Too bad.
Well, the show kicks off with Jeff Hardy talking about how there are demons all around us, tearing us apart at times. I've overcome all the demons in my life, but this Sunday I face my most venomous demon. He's a demon, but I'm a daredevil, and I'll be down ordered until he fades away and classifies himself as obsolete. And that leads into a match with Nakamura.
You didn't say the best line of that promo.
Enjoy the show.
Yes.
Enjoy the show, everybody.
I was like, what?
Thank you so much.
I'm going into the most devastating structure ever created in WWE. Enjoy the show.
Try the veal. Don't forget, tip your waitress. That was a little weird.
It was very weird.
But he's done that before. But it's like all of a sudden he's, I am diabolical. I'm gonna find something inside me that's never been found before. Hope everybody enjoys their time here. Don't forget to validate your parking.
I wish there was validation.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
There's no validation at Staples Center.
So we have a match with Hardy and Nakamura, kind of rekindle their little feud that they've had. Hey, remember when Nakamura was the U.S. champ?
He still is.
Oh, wait, he still is. Remember when they were talking about we'll have the United States of Nakamerica?
They're still doing that.
Are they?
They
'Cause we've
mentioned
done
it tonight.
Yeah.
Like
Corey is.
Corey mentioned it once on commentary, but we've gotten nothing out of Nakamura with it.
Yeah. I mean, today's not a good day to do that, so.
Which is why I was honestly surprised they had Nakamura back tonight.
Yeah, but.
Like, they've kept him off for weeks, and today, on September 11th, is the day you bring him back. I guess because he's the United States champion, but...
It's a good point.
Yeah.
Represent the U.S.
Yeah. Good match, long match. They gave it lots of time. There was a sick knee by Nakamura when Jeff's head was hanging outside the ring, where then the side of Hardy's head hits the side of the ring post because he's Jeff Hardy and he just does crazy stuff. Hardy gets control, goes for the swanton, but Orton attacks from behind, causes DQ, grabs a chair, starts beating him down. Jeff Hardy mounts the comeback, starts swinging with the chair on Orton himself, also hits a swanton. So Hardy's the one that stands tall in their last encounter, heading to the pay-per-view. I'm excited for the match at Hell in a Cell, but to me, All this match did was weaken Nakamura.
Yes. I was going to say the same thing.
And he has a championship.
It would have been better off if they didn't use him tonight.
So anybody else, anyone else on the roster,
Yeah.
let Jeff Hardy look like he's gonna win, and then he could have had a great match with Almas,
Yeah.
and like interference could have happened.
We had another great match with Almas.
We'll get to Almas.
Yeah.
We'll get to your boy, one of your many boys.
But
apparently.
Oh, thanks. Who am I, okay? I'm getting called out on this show. Huh? One of my many.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like he could have come out at the beginning and been like, I want to, I may be going into Hell in a Cell, but, I'm going to challenge anybody in the back tonight to prove, that, I can beat them and, heading into it. It was weird. Nakamura, what's the point of him having a belt then? You're like, yeah, he won a belt. He doesn't feud with anybody.
Mm-hmm. I'm just hoping that at the pay-per-view on Sunday, he has a really good segment, a good match, because he is somebody that deserves more promos. He's so good at them. He has such a great character, and he has a championship. So now that he has it, use him. You used him so much when he had nothing.
Yeah.
So why are we barely, showing off Nakamura and his talent?
I'm gonna say it now.
Right now he's not at all booked on the pay-per-view.
I'm gonna put either it's gonna be on the kickoff show, Andrade versus R-Truth in a rematch, or it's gonna be R-Truth versus Nakamura for some weird reason.
For some odd reason.
Yeah, just because.
We'll see. Caleb Braxton in the back with Miz and Maryse.
Go Caleb Braxton, by the way.
Yeah.
What's the deal? Is it because Renee is now...
Well, Renee is pretty much now the Raw commentator, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I was
Way
going
to
to talk
go,
about this on my
Renee.
news, so let's not go there yet.
We won't get into the details, but
Stay tuned.
we acknowledge that it's there. Spoiler alert, part of the...
Yeah, I'm sure everybody
Wait,
knows
pardon,
anyways,
yeah.
but
Caleb Braxton getting her... I mean, she's appeared on SmackDown a little bit. She was actually on Christian's Closet last week for not good reasons. But
really?
I saw it was okay. I went back and I had to look at it again, and I was like, yeah, it's fine.
she looked like a referee in training.
Yeah, well, it's wrestling.
But tonight...
she looked great.
Tonight, A, she looked great. B... she had so many segments and crushed every single one of them.
Yeah, she's really confident.
That is how you do backstage interviews. And she brought it and proved why she belongs tonight. Hats off, Caleb Braxton.
Yeah, well, when you work your butt off in NXT for so long, it only makes sense that when you do more live TV work that you're actually going to be able to deliver. So good job, Kayla.
Yeah. So she's with Miz and Maryse. And Miz is offended because it's Maryse's night, so he demands that she switches that and says Maryse and Miz.
What a gentleman.
I know. He's such a good guy.
Yeah.
Such a nice guy.
Chivalrous.
Yes. And Kayla asks her, are you ready to go one-on-one with Brie? And Maryse reminds us it took her only 5 months after giving birth to a human being to be back in the ring wrestling. Yeah.
I know,
for her.
seriously.
That's insane when you think about it.
That's like something I look up to.
Well, the fact that she hasn't really wrestled in so many years, and then has a baby, and 5 months is back in ring shape.
This is her first singles match in 7 years.
Yeah. What?
Well, not only that, you get 2 women who had babies within the last year or so, and they're back in the ring wrestling. So I love seeing those two go at it later in the show.
Yeah. Miz says that Brie and Daniel Bryan are more like the sure couple, and Daniel Bryan can't fight his own battles, so he's having his wife fight his battles for him. Oh, snap. Yeah. Vicious.
Such a gentleman.
But Miz is such a gentleman still. Such a gentleman. AJ Styles, apparently we are able to just enter arenas several hours in advance, guys, because the last couple weeks we've had superstars just go into the arena. It's completely empty, but they somehow get a camera crew with them and are able to do whatever they want.
Do you think it's like budgeting or schedule issue? Why are they doing this?
I think it's to cut down the time of, like, you don't have to have his entrance.
The chance
Yeah.
in the midst of it.
Yeah, I think it's just easier to do it that way. I mean, they did it with both of them tonight. Like, it's kind of weird that, the WWE Championship match, neither of those guys were really on the show.
But
in the ring.
But it was built up so well still.
Yeah.
Which is a rarity. Because there are a lot of times where something like this will happen, and we crap all over it. I'm not crapping on it tonight.
Yeah.
I thought both sides did really well. So AJ talked about my biggest weakness is my temper. If Joe attacks my heart, then he messes with my head, and then he has the advantage. And after nearly 20 years of friendship, though, I know a lot about Samoa Joe. He also has a family. But I'll never mess with another man's family because I have integrity. And Samoa Joe is a real piece of garbage.
What was that?
Garbage.
Yeah.
At Hell in a Cell, I'll show how phenomenal I am. It was great. Like, you can feel the anger. He meant everything that he said. And he is ready to beat the crap out of Samoa Joe.
Yeah. I mean, it was perfect. It was really good. And I mean, I liked that it was an empty arena. Like the Miz and Maryse thing, I didn't like.
That one was terrible.
Because it was like, you're calling someone out.
When you know you're not there.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked the segment in the promo, but I think that moving forward, it's not really the best idea to do empty arena segments because the live energy is what makes the show so good. So you feel the emptiness a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I think in this segment, it made a statement, but I don't think it needs to make that sort of statement every single time.
I agree. Yeah.
Like they could have did a backstage with him, and it would have been fine.
Right.
Like someone interviewing.
Or if they were planning on doing this, then they shouldn't have done the Miz one last week.
Yeah.
Just because, okay, well, now we've had 2 weeks in a row of an empty arena thing.
Well, and isn't it kind of odd? It's literally dead silent in the background. So whenever he takes his pauses,
they completely muted the audience for that promo.
yeah, there's nothing. So it was just, it's very odd.
Because I'm pretty certain it wasn't 12,000 people just in complete silence during the entire promo.
No, but I mean, I'm talking about AJ Styles specifically too. When he was in the empty arena,
Right.
there was nobody in there.
Well, because there was no one reacting to what he was saying.
Right, but there's actually nobody in the seats.
Yeah.
And so it was like almost like the audio is cut. It's just nothing. It's dead. So that actually affects the effect.
I can see that.
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, I wish, like, he was just, like, sitting there. Like, I think if he's this angry, like, he should be moving
throwing
around.
stuff.
Like, he should be, like, walking on the ring going, like,
Yeah.
how am I going to, hurt Samoa Joe on Sunday kind of thing.
I'm going to jump off this rope
Like-
with a phenomenal forearm. I'm
Yeah.
going to do this. And then I see what you
This
Yeah,
is
kind of
why I
thing.
didn't like it. It was too passive. To your point, it was too passive.
Okay.
Too nice. He could have did something.
Gotcha. Well, you know what is really, really nice? Our fans, our listeners, the people who listen to us on iTunes and SoundCloud and watch us on YouTube and rate and give the 5 stars and subscribe and share. And we want to do whatever we can to make the show as great as possible for you. But we need a little more help from you to get that going. And Tom's going to tell you how.
Yes. So, AfterBuzzers, our network produces after shows for nearly all your favorite TV shows, from dramas, reality, sci-fi, and more. There's no network that works harder to serve television fans, but we need your help. We're asking you to please subscribe to one or more of our YouTube channels. By subscribing to our channel, YouTube will suggest content that's tailor-made for you, and you'll help AfterBuzz continue to grow. And if you're worried about those pesky notifications, don't be, because they're optional. So hit the subscribe button now on this channel and check out our other AfterBuzz YouTube channels as well. Let us know you did, and in the comments we'll say thank you on the air.
That's right.
Yes. And for now, thanks for being the best fans and helping us be the ESPN of TV talk.
Talk TV talk. Say that 5 times fast.
And it's not just us talking about TV. It's you guys talking about TV
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
We all want to talk about TV.
Yeah, we like the conversation.
That's right. Charlotte versus Sonya Deville. We have a Sonya Deville sighting and a Mandy Rose sighting. They've been off TV for weeks. And Sonya brought it.
Corey was probably crying tonight. He was so happy.
He was so happy.
And I'm going to say Gabby's closet, Mandy Rose looked amazing.
She always does.
She always does. She
Yes.
always looks amazing. We know that. But
We loved it.
I feel like she's worn this before.
What?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Something similar.
You can
When
never
she-
wear the same
when-
outfit on TV twice.
Yeah, come on. Jeez.
You
Just kidding.
know,
I have.
as have I many times.
Not me.
Not Tom.
I just
though.
throw it away.
Every
I
outfit's
just throw it right in
different.
the trash.
Yeah. Tom has made so much money off of his rings that anytime he puts on a shirt, immediately goes to the trash when he's done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he doesn't believe in laundry.
No.
He just goes to the trash bin.
Yes. So, Sonya Deville, a really big test for her having a singles. She's been in the ring with Charlotte, but I don't think she's had a singles match
No.
with Charlotte. And I thought she did a really good job. There were some key moments. Her running knee looked great. When she made the counter into the triangle choke, it looked awesome. Because again, like, using some of her MMA background when they do the hybrid style in WWE, I thought she did a very, very good job. She did lose to the figure 8. Mandy didn't really get involved much because she was in heels. Let's be honest. No, I'm sorry.
I've seen girls wrestle in heels.
That was probably very wrong of me to say, but Mandy didn't really get involved at all.
You try wrestling in heels.
Yeah. Do it. Do it.
I can't wrestle, period. Let
I have
alone
some
in
on
heels.
right now. Do you want to borrow them?
I don't know if they're my size.
They might be. What size are you?
You want me to say my shoe size on the air right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
why not?
All right, I'm a 10.5.
Exactly what I am.
Really?
No.
You're a 10.5 men's.
No.
Got it.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, that I would suddenly I would have different image of you with giant feet all of a sudden, Gabby. That'd be weird.
I'd have to get things custom.
I'm like a foot taller than you, and if you had the same shoe size as me, that'd be bad.
Welcome to Gabby's closet.
So yeah, Charlotte gets to win with the figure 8, and then Charlotte is moving around, high-fiving fans, taking a selfie with some, and then all of a sudden, some crazy fan attacked her from behind.
Whoa, that never happens.
Wait.
I thought it was real. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even recognize Becky.
How did you think that was real?
I didn't recognize Becky, and there are crazy people out there. In the past, we've seen at WWE, WWF events, other types of wrestling
people
promotions.
jump the barrier.
People do insane things, and they're real spectators, not wrestlers.
But when that happens, how often are the wrestlers selling what that crazy person did?
Well, it depends how hard they hit him.
The thing is, it looked real. She got her from behind. We didn't really get to see her face. She was wearing a wig. Once the wig came off and she jumped over, it was evident that it was Becky Lynch. But I'm not going to lie, for a second I was like, whoa, this show's getting good because I don't know who this person is, but they need to be a wrestler. It was good.
And we've talked about this over the last several weeks because everyone's been going nuts as far as the cheers that the heel Becky Lynch has been getting. A very, very, very heel move. And tonight in Lafayette, not one of the big cities, it was a very mixed reaction. It wasn't super cheers like it's been in Brooklyn.
I think I will say this crowd was not that good tonight. I'll get to it later. There's stuff that happened that I was like, come on. What are we doing here? This is not, like, why are you not more excited? You paid money to be here. Like, get excited. But I don't know. Yeah.
They were excited for 205 Live.
Or when Daniel Bryan came out and Brie Bella.
Yeah. Okay.
That too.
But I definitely thought it was like, see, this is the type of reaction they're wanting. There are still some people certainly going to cheer.
Well, yeah, when you're not having those, like, hardcore fans in the crowd.
Right.
Then people are going to boo.
Yeah. But was that a good guy or tweener move, people? No, it was not.
About Becky?
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually liked her in all her heelness tonight.
No, I liked it. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm saying, like,
She did a great
some
job.
people, like, so many people, are like, no, she's the good guy. She's the good guy. And like, how is this a display of being a good guy?
She's a good guy in people's eyes because she's standing up for what she believes in.
Yes.
And it's not doing something evil or negative out of nowhere. She has every reason and right. However, in the real world, 2 wrongs don't make a right. So technically you're a heel, and that doesn't change anything. But that's why people are saying that, in my perspective.
Do we see, like, a double switch on Sunday?
Becky turned face?
Yeah.
And Charlotte heel? I wouldn't rule it out. I think because they just started this, I don't think they're going to suddenly turn Becky face that quickly.
Yeah, I guess. I just feel like but the problem is when she gets that reaction of, like, the cheers, you're like, well, what do you do then? You know? Like, do you just ride this out and,
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Won't we?
I mean, for WWE, you ride it out because that's what they do with everybody now. So you just go, well, this is what we're doing.
Yep.
More recently, there's been heels fighting heels. So at this point, I don't think they're going to turn Becky face
When was the last time they had
back
heel
yet.
versus a heel?
To be like off the top of my head right now, I couldn't tell you, and my internet's not working, so I can't look it up on Google. If anyone in the chat room wants to contribute or in the comment section.
Sure.
But I know we've seen it because we've talked about it before. Where we're like, well, this person's kind of acting like a heel right now, and they're fighting.
Mm-hmm.
So, in my opinion, I just think that like, why not turn Charlotte heel and have Becky be a heel at the same time and make it happen just for a little bit, and then Becky can eventually go back to being a babyface.
Speaking of babies, we had quite the bedtime story. Oh my God. Night Night AJ by Samoa Joe. First off, I need a zoom in of whatever the about the author on the back of the book was that he showed for a split second, because it was Joe's face on some other body and there was actual words with it, and I need to see what it said because it was probably hilarious. Mm-hmm. This story that Joe told with the video that went with it, this is how you finish off building up a feud.
Yep.
For its like big match. This was so well done by Joe with his cadences and reading the story, to the production crew making the videos, and then the like with the freeze frames. And then the illustration, especially at the end with Joe and AJ's wife and kid with the title.
That was great.
Oh, so good. It was so good.
Yeah.
I loved it so much.
I mean, they're always top notch with most of these video packages, and this one was one of the best they've done in a while.
Yeah.
Like it just really got you into the match, and you're like, oh, and it was I love the illustration, and just the effects on the screen. It was cool. It was really fun.
Yeah, it was nice to see like the editing and the illustrations / animation going into like the actual video. Yeah. I thought it was really well done. So shout out to the producers and all the people that did that.
Absolutely.
Good job.
Yeah. That seemed like it took a long
more content
time.
like that. Yeah. Yeah. This was my favorite part actually.
It was so good.
Of the whole SmackDown show.
Yeah. And Racist Fan Rocks 4 in the chat roll says they hope they sell the book. I would buy that book. I would totally buy that book. That was an easy read. Mm-hmm. It's entertaining.
That's
you
true.
read it to your children. It might scare some, but other than that.
We just need it to come true on Sunday, and then they can publish it.
Can they rate books like how they do movies? Because if so, that should be rated R. It's not meant for children.
I'm sure they have something.
I think it was definitely a children's book.
Really?
There was no foul language.
Yeah.
It was a little aggressive with families involved. I don't know if that's appropriate.
But according to the book, the hero triumphed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Some hero, huh?
Well, he just stole the guy's wife and kid.
Yeah. No big deal.
And decapitated him.
So would you say he's a protagonist or an antagonist?
I don't know. Rusev Day versus The Bar, New Day with their... it's a regular thing now with their commentary table, which is great. But before the match starts, we have Kramer Kingsman backstage with The Bar.
Oh, my goodness.
But if Kofi was at commentary and Kramer King, does that mean they're two different people after all?
I think so. I can't wait for Kramer to have his first match.
I
know he goes against Kofi.
We were praising Kayla earlier, but she might have a run for her money with Kramer.
Mm-hmm.
What if they were doing some co-hosting together? That might be nice.
Mm-hmm.
If Kayla's doing an interview and Kramer interrupts her to do the interview.
Mm-hmm.
Or like they're working together as co-hosts and then he just keeps interrupting and doing his thing.
Book it.
I think it'd be great.
I will watch that.
Yeah. A+.
Yes. Fun match here between The Bar and Rusev Day. And Aiden English, again, we talked about gentlemen earlier. The martyr that is Aiden English. Jumping in the way, shoving Rusev out of the way for safety. Takes a brogue kick. Decimated.
They're really sweetening this up.
They really are.
When he turns, it's going to be really good.
They really are. Then Sheamus turns to the Machka kick. Rusev gets the pin. Rusev Day, tag title opportunity this Sunday against the New Day. No build up at all for this feud.
No.
We don't have any time for that. But it will be a fun match.
Yeah. This is where I had the problem with the crowd. Like, you have Rusev waiting to get the hot tag, and he finally gets it, and the crowd was like, yay, good, Rusev's in the match. Like, I just thought there'd be, I feel like if it was in a different city, they may get like a bigger pop for that.
I felt like everyone was really happy when Rusev won.
I thought so too.
Because now he's
not at
qualified.
not at the end when Aiden tagged him to get into the match.
But at the end, they still showed emotion.
Well, yeah, they popped them, but
So
I
you
just
can't hate them forever.
I know,
you know?
yeah, but I just think it was more of a I would thought that hot tag would get the crowd even more into the match than I thought they did.
You know what? Maybe you should suggest like an audience warm-up person like yourself, and you can get the crowd to respond the way you want. No, but I actually really, really liked it. I'm glad that Rusev won. I had a feeling he was going to win. And I liked the play between Aiden and Rusev, and that Aiden's literally his ride or die.
Yep.
And now he's back in his corner because that's the guy you need on your team. So I'm excited to see Rusev go for a title match this weekend.
Yeah.
I think there's a possibility he could get it. I think it's his time.
It's possible.
I can see them winning and then have them actually have the belts for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then because I don't see them like really turning English right away. Like what's the point? Like I think you have them win the belts.
Yes.
You know, Aiden sacrificed himself again to let Rusev get the win, and then he can just like when he does turn, it's like, look at all the times I sacrificed myself for you.
Right.
And what'd you do for me?
And like you can't have him turn until they win something because this is such a great team and everybody loves Rusev Day. So to ruin something before they even have a chance at anything is just terrible.
I think if they lose on Sunday and him turning right away, you're like, well, what's the point of that then? Like, why would he like keep sacrificing himself to get the wins and help Rusev and then out of nowhere? But I mean, I don't know.
Crazier things have happened.
Yes.
R-Truth versus Andrade Cien Almas. Carmella in R-Truth's corner for the second consecutive week. So Carmella's a face now.
Yep. She is.
Boom. Done.
All she had to do is say what's up.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just what's up. and that all these months and months of her just being annoying and a villain. What's up? Oh, okay.
Didn't we predict this too? Didn't we say it would be cool for R-Truth and Carmella to do more together? Since they're both kind of fun and rappers and.
So we were kind of hoping a little something would happen when R-Truth just said he had to like pin Carmella to get a shot at the U.S. title. But then when that kept going, we're just like, okay, this is getting weird. But then they made it work. And it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's new. It's fresh.
She probably is having a ball because this girl loves to rap. So
Yeah.
imagine now she's like having the intro with R-Truth.
Almost with this crazy... I wrote handspring backflip heel kick because I don't know what you call it. But he did a handspring and then a backflip, and during the backflip, kicked R-Truth on the side of the head. It was amazing. Towards the end of the match, Zelina wants to do her pose, and it's distracting R-Truth. Carmella comes over, pulls Zelina out of the ring, which is still, though, distracting R-Truth because Almas then counters, rolls him up, handful of tights, steals a win from R-Truth. Stole it. Gabby, your boy stole a win.
I'm okay with it. I think R-Truth does a really good job in the ring, but Andrade is the star, and he is the younger up-and-coming guy.
Yeah, he's the future.
Yeah.
Well, R-Truth is clearly the future, guys. He's only 40,000.
R-Truth was the future that turned into the past. It's now the present, but we still have Andrade, who is the future.
But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this turns into a mixed tag match in the kickoff.
Oh, yeah.
Like, make it because, by the way...
That makes sense.
By the way, Andrade and Zelina, not in Mixed Match Challenge.
No. There's a lot of weird couples that they have where you're like, why are they not in?
Yeah.
I saw somebody who was like, oh, why isn't like Ty Dillinger and Peyton
Royce
not together?
Well, they're saving it for the next round.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Season 3.
Well, we didn't even know there was
January.
We didn't know there was a season 2 until they announced suddenly. Oh, by the way, season 2 is happening. Kayla backstage with Asuka, who's interrupted by a Naomi. Talk about how the Iconics are mean, and I don't understand their accent, but they're fun to punch. You feel the glow? Oh, I go? Oh, I go. No, glow. Oh, and then Asuka says something else in Japanese, and then Naomi's like, teriyaki? Oh, are you hungry? And Asuka looked terrified.
But then she said she was hungry.
This was so weird.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know what was happening in this whole segment.
Why Asuka suddenly was cowering to Naomi
And
then they decided to get food.
Whatever. It's establishing a friendship, and the best bonds are made over food.
that's fine, but I just thought the whole thing was weird.
They were trying to make it funny, and it didn't work.
Like, it was like, Asuka's been living in the United States for how many years now? Like, I'm pretty sure she has a really good grasp.
So you can tell the difference between go and glow.
Yes, like she has a grasp of the English language. Like,
Guys.
Now it would.
I'm just saying.
It would have been funny if all of a sudden she was like, "Oh, Netflix, yeah," like that might have been a little comical.
No.
It would have been more comical than what they did.
Because that makes sense. Netflix and Glow, like,
Right.
it makes too much sense.
Right, which would have made it better than what didn't make any sense, which was this promo.
Well, you guys take things way too seriously.
I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it.
And it made me hungry. I was thinking about teriyaki too. I was about to say, me too. Bring me.
Teriyaki is delicious.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, I got to
teriyaki.
finish watching Glow. That's like,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, actually, I have not even watched the second season yet. That's so bad. Yikes.
It's okay. That's the beauty of Netflix. It's still there.
Yeah, it's still there, thank God.
Main event, Brie Bella versus Maryse. And I know you guys have been waiting for one, but we waited till the end of SmackDown. Hit the Christian's Closet music. You look so good to me. Because by George, Brie Bella's got a new shirt. And we got Yes Mode in the Seahawks colors. And that weird sea green and bluish, whatever type of blue that is. But all matching Dan O'Brien's gear. Now we have Brie's shirt. And I did also like that Dan O'Brien came out in Brie's shirt as well. Like, no, I'm not going to promote my shirt. We're going to promote Brie's shirt.
I like how they're establishing her separate from her sister right now
Yes.
and doing something different, especially with the colors. It's very interesting. Her pants have like the cutouts in the back with the laced up.
yeah.
Which
But-
is
On the
how,
sides, like on the-
that's
So,
like right on the-
that's how our,
scandalous.
that's how our last ones were. It's just these ones now it's like a brighter color.
But
It
in
almost
the,
stands
like,
out more.
by the butt crack area.
Yeah, they had them too.
I guess it was not as obvious to me
I
as
just
it
noticed
is
the one
now
on the
with the
front.
bright colors.
Like she had it like on the
Yeah.
side, like on
But
the
like
front,
that's
so.
normal. It's like, is she wearing underwear with that? Like,
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's like you can't.
I would think she's got something on.
But
You
it's
would-
in that
yeah.
area where like you really can't wear underwear because you'll see it.
Yeah.
And if you bend over too much, you may see crack.
Well,
Well,
I was talking about the shirt.
maybe they're built in.
Yeah, well, it's the whole outfit, and that's not even a shirt; it's a sports bra.
The T-shirt I'm talking about.
Okay, but like her outfit too is.
Yeah.
green.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And
but
new.
well,
Yeah.
it was the same style, it's just a different color.
Okay, so you only like the merch, but you don't like her outfit. Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say I don't like the outfit. I'm saying it's the same outfit that she's worn for years of wrestling.
In a
It just
different
was
color.
a different color.
So it makes all the difference. She's rebranding. And FYI, that came from Gabby's closet. So you all out there,
Why did that come
do
from Gabby's
not-
closet?
You don't have to be offended by Christian not having it in Christian's closet, because I took it.
I literally
He
just
can
had
have
it in my
the merch.
segment. This was literally my segment.
You have the
stole-
t-shirt,
she just
I have the
stole stuff out
sports
of your
bra and
closet.
the wrestling gear. You have the t-shirt.
What just happened? Gabby's snapping now. I don't understand what's happening.
That
Cut the
means-
music.
I took over.
Okay. Sure. Keep telling yourself that. Maryse kept rolling out of the ring, and Brie gets on the mic, calls her a coward. Miz then grabs the microphone and says, "You cannot call my wife a coward. She's one of the longest Divas champions of all time. She came back after only 5 months of giving birth. You don't deserve this match. These people don't deserve this match. We are leaving." They try to walk out. Brie grabs Maryse, throws her in the ring. They tangle up for a couple minutes. Yes lock applied. However, then Miz grabs Brie and drags her out of the ring, and she falls hard.
That looked like that hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she was a little shocked.
Yeah.
Ref calls for the bell for the DQ, and Bryan and Miz start brawling a little bit. They go back and forth. There's a point where Miz kicks Bryan through the ropes, and he falls onto Brie. That's where I thought this was going to end, with like EMTs coming to check on Brie. They never did.
It wasn't that hard of a fall.
But
She's tough.
I felt it could have helped for a story headed
Yeah.
into Sunday. Like, how is Brie gonna, like, if she hurt,
Yeah.
how is she gonna cope in the match? But
I think we can find someone that looks like her to fill in. So.
Yeah. If only there was somebody that kind of looked like Brie Bella. Can't think of who.
John Cena.
Yes.
Yikes.
But so eventually Dan O'Brien and Brie ended with the upper hand as SmackDown went off the air.
It's literally like bringing reality TV into the ring.
Yeah.
Because that's what I feel like I was watching tonight. Drama.
Hey, I gotta give both of those girls.
They've been gone for so long,
and it was good. It was fun.
Yeah,
like when I first
it wasn't a 5-star classic.
No, but when I first saw that was gonna be in the main event, I was like, is it really gonna actually be a match? Are they actually gonna do anything, or is it gonna be more of an angle of just to get, one of them to get beat up kind of thing? Yeah, I thought it was awesome. I mean, Maryse, 5 months.
Yeah, insane.
Yeah,
good for her.
Yeah.
All right, so we don't have too much time left. We're going to have a quick wrestling wrap, and then we got predictions. So, Gabby, it's wrestling wrap time. We've been missing it.
I know.
I've tried to deliver it, but I know it's not my segment, so I don't steal it.
And don't cut me off, okay? That's my third personality.
Whoa, jeez.
What happened to Gabby while she was gone?
You know what? I've been through a lot the last week, you guys. I moved apartments. I'm going crazy. Anyway.
What do you got?
Wrestling wrap for this week. Mick Foley is coming back to the ring, but not to wrestle. Surprise, surprise. He will be the guest referee for Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman as they fight over the Universal Championship. And I'm excited. I don't know about you guys. I've met Mick Foley. He's freaking awesome.
20th anniversary of him falling off the cell, so it's fitting. It makes sense.
Yes. And if you guys are interested, you could check out Mick Foley's 20 Years of Hell on the WWE Network right after Sunday's pay-per-view. So that's that for Mick Foley.
Good.
All right.
Also, as we've all been talking about, there's been a lot of buzz. Renee Young has joined the WWE Raw commentator team on a full-time basis. Great job, Renee.
Listen, Renee, I get it. It's not the A show, but, it's awesome that you're doing it.
We're sorry you didn't make it to Smackdown Live's team, but we still think you're doing an amazing job. So congratulations on that. True women's evolution there. So she's joining the likes of Michael Cole and Corey Graves doing the announcing. Jonathan Coachman is kind of switching spots with her and doing most of the pre-shows for the pay-per-views.
Which I think is a great spot for him because he spent several years as the lead on SportsCenter, just not necessarily doing the analyzing like he's been doing on Raw, but asking the questions to the panel, to the guests, and things like that. So I think Coach is really going to excel in this position.
That's so interesting. I think it's going to be fun to watch both of them in their new roles.
Do we think we're going to see Renee end up on doing both, like being the Corey on Raw and SmackDown?
Honestly, I feel like they're going to bring another woman eventually to do that.
I think they're grooming Beth Phoenix to be the other one.
Yeah, but I also think, all right, and sorry, I know you're still going, but do we think that Renee will be the lead commentator on Evolution? Like, I think it's going to be her and Beth.
I hope so.
And maybe someone else, or just the two of them. Like, I think it'd be cool. Like, I'd rather, I mean, I know Michael Cole may do it, but I'd rather, like, if you're going to do all women, like, the commentary team should be
100% women
as well. Like, we don't need, Michael Cole could
only the women referees.
Yeah.
The two that they got in NXT, only
That'd be
them.
Awesome, yeah.
Well, Coachman also commented on Twitter about his new role and congratulated Young. He said, a sincere congratulations to Renee Young, WWE, for a much-deserved move to the table on Raw. To be part of a team means understanding your strengths and using them to help the team grow. I've always embraced with positivity any role asked of me. That will not change. But do you guys think he's really embracing this new position with positivity?
They're still paying him.
Yeah, he's still getting paid.
His contract didn't change.
Okay.
He's doing less work.
Yeah, exactly. He's probably making the same amount of money and only has to show up one time a month.
And I bet you Renee got a pay increase, hopefully, fingers crossed.
She better.
Yeah. So next up, Day Street Books, which is part of HarperCollins Publishers, has announced that Craig Marks and Rob Tenenbaum will be writing a tell-all book about the history of the WWE. So that's really exciting. The press, or maybe scary, who knows? The press have said about the project that Marks and Tenenbaum have unprecedented access to Vince McMahon. And it's shocking but true. Craig Marks took the idea to WWE back in 2012, but they said it wasn't the right time then. So flash forward to around now, 2018.
And I feel this is the right time, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a go. And so ESPN reported that it's going to take about 2 years for them to do all this work, and then it will probably be released. And then who will be involved, right? That's what most people are asking. So it's current members of the WWE roster, legends, writers, even producers, managers, business executives, behind the scenes, WWE-related celebrities, and others who have worked with or against Vince McMahon. So I think that's cool to get all sides.
It'll be really cool.
Yeah.
I'll be interested to see like how they do this though,
Yeah.
because it is a WWE book, so they like to write history how they see it.
True.
So it'll be interesting to see who they get to really go against them.
Yeah.
Do we have any others? Because we got to get predictions. Oh, you do? All right. Well, let's start.
Kevin Owens.
Oh, right.
Okay, so I know you kind of mentioned it last week, but Kevin Owens is back on Raw after he almost walked away from the show by
quit
quitting.
for a week. He quit for a week.
And now you get a
He was
double
mad
dose.
you weren't here, like on this show, so he was upset.
Yeah, I know. He watches me every week, and
Just you?
yeah, it's only because of me.
Oh.
Come on.
You really think he would watch because of us?
I think we're insightful. Or I think we're witty. I think we're intelligent.
Well, I'm like the Shania Twain to him on AfterBuzz
wow.
TV, okay? Anyways, you're going to get a double dose of Kevin Owens because now he's going to be on Mixed Match Challenge. It was just announced. He's on Team Pause with Natalya. I'm not surprised by the name. Super cute, but also really funny that Kevin Owens is on Team Pause. And then the last thing I want to say is that my thoughts and prayers go out to everybody who is affected by 9/11, and especially Zelina Vega, who is a WWE wrestler whose dad passed away on this very day. So we're with you guys.
Absolutely.
We stand with you.
Absolutely.
That's
Never
it.
forget. All right, we got a couple minutes left. We need to get these predictions in
Your AfterBuzz
for Hell in a
TV
Cell
prediction.
this Sunday. I don't remember where it is, but we're going to go into the WWE has yet to announce
Texas,
officially somewhere in Texas. They have not announced the kickoff matches yet, so we're just going to run down the pay-per-view ones. Only 3 Raw matches on the pay-per-view itself, so we're going to hit those real quick and then get into our SmackDown matches. We have tag titles, Ziggler and McIntyre defending against the Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, who are former tag champs themselves. No IC title being defended. He's going for a tag title. Will Rollins be a double champ?
Yes.
Yeah, sadly, yes.
I, for some reason, say no. I think Jason Jordan's ready. I think somehow he's going to distract this and start something with Rollins. He's been gone way too long.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I just think they really want the Shield to have all of the belts.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah.
Please don't do that.
We're at a 4th member.
Yeah. Women's Championship rematch from SummerSlam. Ronda Rousey defending the title against Alexa. Do we really think Alexa's taking the title back right now?
Of course.
No. No, she's not. Rousey wins.
Yeah, there's no way they're going to, disgrace Ronda Rousey so soon.
No.
All right. Roman Reigns.
Sorry, Alexa.
Roman Reigns defend the Universal title against Braun in Hell in a Cell. Gabby, as you mentioned, McFoley is the special referee for this match. So is Braun cashing in?
Yes, I think
This is his cash in?
Yeah.
Then
The graphic shows him with the briefcase.
if this is
Isn't
an
that
actual
normal?
No.
They always show him with the briefcase?
yeah, because since he's monster,
But he
in the
hasn't been
bank.
carrying it around with him the last 2 weeks either.
So I mean, if this is a cash in, then Braun wins. If it's not, then he loses because they're not going to have the Money in the Bank male winner lose back-to-back years.
But he said that though. He said, "I'm not gonna do this behind your back. I'm gonna do it to your face, and I'm cashing in at Hell in a
But
Cell."
he doesn't have to cash in if he's in a match with him.
But that's
well,
like,
if that's how he got the match, then he's cashing in. Then Braun's
Yeah.
winning.
Oh, okay.
Then Braun's winning the title.
I think Foley screws over Braun.
Okay.
I think somebody like a Kevin Owens might ruin the match. I don't know. Someone's gonna ruin it.
All right.
You're
But
like,
he's,
no.
But he's not booked on the pay-per-view right now. So who knows?
Well, he doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
He'll be in a kickoff match with Lashley.
Do you think he listens to rules?
That's
Remember?
true.
No,
he
not-
came back on the
not after
premise that he
tomorrow
could
night.
do
Yeah.
whatever he
All right,
wants.
we got a minute and we got 5 matches.
We want to talk about Kevin Owens.
We can't. SmackDown tag titles. New Day defending against Rusev Day.
Rusev Day
Rusev
wins.
Day.
New Day. This time it's going to be Rusev making the mistake. He's going to be the distraction. So Aiden's going to get pinned, and then on Tuesday, Aiden's going to turn on Rusev there.
Too early.
Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton inside Hell in a Cell. We're going to see a crazy swanton. We know that.
Orton wins.
But yeah, I agree. Orton wins.
Destroys Jeff Hardy.
Orton wins.
All right, we're all on Orton there. Miz and Maryse versus Dan O'Brien and Brie Bella.
It's a hard one.
I say Miz and Maryse again. I like someone in the chat said Roman will win for the next 1,000 years.
I think Miz and Maryse have to win because they're a hot commodity right now with their reality show and everything. So I think WWE is really pushing them, so they're going to get it.
Maryse pins Brie. And Miz and Maryse continue the momentum. So we're all in agreement there.
Or maybe she hits Brie with the brass knucks this time.
Oh, yeah, that could do it.
Yeah.
Women's title, Charlotte versus Becky. Go ahead.
Becky.
Charlotte wins. She's going to sneak away win. Becky is going to snap.
I think if she wins, she cheats to win though. Becky, like that's how Charlotte wins.
No, Becky's going to snap, quote unquote, because she mentioned in SmackDown tonight she wants to break her arm. She's going to quote unquote break her arm. Title's going to be vacant while Charlotte's out. Tournament. Becky wins the title that way, and then continues the feud with Charlotte when she comes back. I think this out way too far.
Yeah, she did.
Finally, WWE Championship AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. It is Joe's time.
Yes, finally.
Joe wins.
Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
We're all on board with Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Those are our picks. We want to know what you guys think. Tell us on iTunes, on YouTube. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and of course, follow us on the various forms of social media. Tom Connolly and those fancy rings.
Yeah, so you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at TomTheCom. Check out my Etsy store, Connolly Central. If you keep your Funko Pop in the box, I have a ring for you now. If you have that signed, go get that.
There you go. Gabby.
You guys can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Gabby Loren TV. Also, Wow Women of Wrestling tickets are on sale. They've been on sale on Ticketmaster.com. The show is October 11th and 10th and 11th. So that's going to be at the Belasco Theater, and you guys should definitely do it if you're going to be in LA or want to be in LA. So check that out. And then also my YouTube channel, which is linked in my Instagram. You guys can check out my latest videos, including my host reel that I had to post for work, and then also, which has some wow stuff in it since it wasn't released yet, so you'll get to see that. And also my travel tips for going abroad.
All right, and follow me on Twitter at Roy Rosenberg, Instagram, TheRoyRosenberg, ProSteaks.com/Christian Rosenberg, CollarandElbowBrand.com, promo code Rosenberg saves 10%. Also, September 27th, Wrestling Pro Wrestling back at the Burbank Moose Lodge in Burbank, California. Not around Burbank, no worries. It will be on Twitch, twitch.tv/Wrestling Pro Wrestling. I shall be there, Hobo shall be there, and apparently George Hermosa may or may not be making his wrestling debut at that show as well. So you want to check all that out for your AfterBuzz buddies. And for all the other AfterBuzz TV news and scouts, follow them on Twitter at AfterBuzz TV. Thanks so much for tuning in. For Tom Connolly and Gabby Loren, I'm Christian Rosenberg. See you later.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.